Why? How would this benefit your marketing? Just no. No.
That's good.
Okay, today we're going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart as a marketer. 10 marketing mistakes to avoid, and if you're guilty of these mistakes, how to fix them. Marketing mistake number 1, not knowing who you are selling to. I say this so often. Know your audience. Knowing your audience lets you know what social media platforms you should be on, what kind of captions, text, hashtag, graphics, content you should be providing. It shows you the age group. It shows you how you can interact and engage. It shows you what they need from you before they buy from you, when they're buying from you, and after they buy from you. Knowing who you're selling to is such an important step. And I realize that a lot of new business owners, especially in fashion and beauty, think that, oh, fashion and beauty, that's it. It's perfectly fine. But even with lifestyle brands, you have to know who you're selling to, because that is what's the foundation and what you're gonna build on to make your business grow. So know who your audience is. Simple. Know who your audience is. Who are you selling to? And don't come up with some ambiguous foolishness. Have a brand persona. Have a target audience persona. Have a target audience persona. Oh, so upset a while ago. I was so upset. Have a target audience persona. Give them an age, activities, what they like, what they don't like, what platforms they use. When you build up that persona and you sit down and you're like, is this a real person? Then you begin to understand your customers and how to serve them better, right? And if you are selling and you don't know your audience, it's going to be pretty obvious, because there's going to be a disconnect and you're not going to attract the ideal customer. So if you're attracting the wrong customers, that means you probably don't know who your audience is and your marketing isn't tailored for that specific audience. So get to fixing. Marketing mistake number 2, and I know some of you are probably wondering, where are the social media marketing mistakes? We're going to get to those, okay? But first, we need to, like marketing, build the foundation up, right? So the big marketing mistakes to the media marketing mistakes, and social media marketing mistakes is like in the middle. These top 5 are up there, okay? Up here. So number 2, right? Don't ask me where social is. Social's coming. Just wait. So number 2, you don't have a unique selling point. You cannot market without having a unique selling point. A unique selling point is why you. That's really your unique selling point, is answering that question. Why you? If you're just selling because, hey, I have this product, hey, I have this product, hey, I have this product, hey, I have this product. People are more brand savvy. People are more marketing savvy than they used to be. Nobody wants to be sold to all the time. And we live in a world where it's possible for people to create online stores, start their online business, which is great. But what it means to you is that you have way more competitors than most people did back in the day. That means if you are selling shoes, custom painted sneakers, or you're selling printed hoodies, why should they buy your hoodies? And it can't just be, oh, because my designs are unique. Oh, because my service is unique. Do you know how many people say that every day about their business? And when you're stuck in that phrase of saying, oh, my business is unique, or what I have to offer is unique, you're literally telling me that you're like everyone else. You have to have a story. You have to have a mission. You have to have a vision. And if you're leaning back on the word, oh, because it's unique, you're not unique. Like, as unique as you think your product is, to other people, they can probably find it somewhere else. It's not really about the design. It's about how you make people feel, who you're connecting with, again, knowing your audience, and making sure that your product, your audience, and how you present yourself and your brand and your selling point connect together. Because if my selling point as a skincare brand is you want to wear your best face forward, you're not into makeup, that's what my product does. That's a unique selling point. A unique selling point is vegan-based products for people who want animal cruelty-free, plant-based skincare. That is a unique selling point. Not, it helps to clear your skin and it's good for you and it's unique because there's no other brand like me because my labeling and my bottling is different. No, stop saying it's unique. There's an Oxford dictionary with a whole bunch of words. Pick one except for unique and innovative. Please don't make this mistake. And if you are, stop it. Marketing mistake number 3, not putting a marketing system in place to recapture repeat customers. So a lot of the time, most of our efforts are put into getting new customers, which is great. I'm all for that. But your mistake is not remarketing to the customer that made a purchase. So once you've gotten that customer and they've made the purchase, they're off your radar, you're focusing on marketing to new customers. That's a big no-no. Your repeat customers can be one of your most lifelong, loyal advocates, fans, influencers. So you have to set up a system, a marketing system, a remarketing or retarget system for those people who bought from you already. Keep marketing to them, keep staying in touch, make sure they keep following your pages, send them follow-up emails after they've made an order, show them new products, let them know if you have a subscription service for your clothing line or your lifestyle brand, you want to make sure that, hey, you follow up with those people who have that subscription service. Do you want to repeat for the next month? Don't take it for granted that just because they bought from you once, they're going to buy from you again. Remember, marketing is something you have to continually do and put out. It never stops. And it never stops even after someone has made a purchase from you. And again, yes, new customers are important, but remember that the customers you already have are also just as valuable and you can lose them. Number 4, this marketing mistake that some of you even watching are guilty of. Some of you are probably like 80% of you guys are guilty of this. Not willing to invest financially in your marketing. Ooh. Not willing to invest financially in your marketing, and not just financially but overall time, but financially is actually the most important. Some of you need social media managers, some of you need graphic designers, some of you need content marketers, some of you need video production, but you're not doing it because it costs too much. Marketing is an investment that pays for itself, right? That's why ROI exists, return on investment. Right? That's why that's a staple when it comes to marketing. You need to get a return on your investment, but if you don't invest, there's nothing to return. So if you're not willing to put money, and I don't mean like $5, I mean like money into your brand. Because just like how you would put money into your business to get your materials, your tags, packaging, the same rules apply when it comes to your marketing. You have to put funds into it. And yes, even if you are managing your marketing on your own, you still need to put funds into the ads. Posting content alone is not enough. Facebook is known for decreasing organic traffic because they want business profiles to pay for ads. That's something that they've done, and Facebook owns Instagram. So naturally, that affects the algorithm as well. And you can see a decrease in engagement and following and a lot of people finding your profiles because Instagram is really making it hard. Instagram and Facebook is really making it hard for business profiles to grow organically. They want you to use ads. It's something that they've literally put in place. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So you have to invest. If you don't invest, you won't get a return on your investment. And if you invest a little, expect a little, right? Don't just push out a $1, $5 ad for just 2 days and then you're like, okay, I didn't get 100 followers. No, if you wanted to get 100 followers, you should put in money that's worth 100 followers, right? What you put in is what you get. And I'm not saying you have to put in $100 to get 100 followers. It's just an example, okay? You have to give to receive. And if you don't invest, you won't get anything. So invest. Set aside, make a marketing budget. I'm not saying you should throw 5,000 US into it. I'm just saying use what you have and just budget wisely and build on that, because the return comes for it. All right, number 5, a mistake I know some of you are guilty of is not tracking or setting goals. Anything you do, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have an objective, you're not going anywhere. If you don't have a marketing goal, right? If you don't have a goal in mind for what you want with your social media, what you want online, how you want people to see you, a goal for your branding, then you're just doing things, you're just marketing for marketing's sake, and that gives you nothing. When you have a goal, you can measure it. And that's another part B of this, is that people don't track their marketing. You push out an ad, you post content, you do this, you host a live, you're pushing with influencers, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you're not tracking the process to make sure you're on track to that goal. You're not seeing, but you're not tracking the process, right? To see how well and how effectively you're on your way to that goal. So set aside time to make some marketing goals. Just like how you have business goals, again, you have marketing goals. Just like how you have sales goals, you have marketing goals. Just like how you have goals for how many customers you want for the month, have goals for how much website traffic you want for the month. Have goals for how many online orders, how many customer inquiries, how many clicks, how many likes. Those things matter, they add up. Don't market for marketing's sake. Set a goal and track them. Okay, so number 6, not optimizing your social media profiles. Here we are, we finally reached social media, but I had to talk about the top 5 first. Now, not optimizing your social media profiles, and what this means is not optimizing or updating. What this means is if you're on Instagram and you use your business, you don't have saved replies, right? If you're on Facebook, you haven't added your website or your contact number to your Facebook page. If you're on Pinterest, you're not using the shopping capabilities that you can allow your customers to shop right on your page. Same thing with Instagram, same thing with Facebook. You're not using all the features and tools that these social media platforms offer business owners. We have more tools and insights than other people with personal accounts. And if you're using your business page with the same capabilities as a personal page, ignoring all these tools and schedulings and insights and analytics, you're just not marketing your social media well enough. You're not using it to its full potential. It was like buying a car and then taking off the wheels and you're like, eventually I'll drive somewhere. You can't do that. So optimize it and update in terms of if you have old content on your Instagram, if you have old numbers, broken website links, if you had an old pictures and DPs and an old address, it's time for you guys to do some spring cleaning and just update that, because people check online before they check anywhere else. If you're going to a new place, if you're checking out a new store or you're checking out a brand, go to the social media page or you Google them. Make sure your online presence and your social media pages are up to date and optimized. Number 7, not doing any research and keeping up to date with social media updates. Not doing any marketing research, and I don't mean the traditional marketing research. I mean figuring out what's the latest tools, what's the latest updates, which led to mistake number 6, not optimizing your social media profile. So if you're not spending time to just read articles or follow the Instagram business or Facebook business or some Sprout Social, Wish Pond, Hootsuite or Buffer, one of those social media pages that give you updates on what's going on in the world of social media that you can use to improve your business, you are just going to be left behind. And this mistake is especially for people who have other people handling their social media or their online marketing. Just because you've hired an expert doesn't mean that you shouldn't sit down and do some research for yourself, because sometimes that's how you actually see if that person is an expert, right? Which leads to my next point, which is number 8. hiring the wrong people for the wrong problems, right? So when it comes to marketing, a lot of things transcend. If you hire a graphic designer, that person can help you with content. But just because someone's a graphic designer doesn't mean they're necessarily a content marketer. All right, and just because somebody's a digital marketer doesn't mean that they're a good social media manager. And just because somebody is a digital marketer doesn't mean that they know content or that they're a good brand strategist. Right? There are different niches in business, and I'm not saying you need to hire them all, but unique problems have unique solutions. Some marketing problems, you just need somebody who's a jack of all trades, or someone who can guide you to where you need to go and you can actually do it on your own. But for certain problems, you could be going about it the wrong way, and that can affect your marketing drastically. So I would say the best thing is to just step back and, again, remember, do your research. Maybe the problem you're having, do some research first, so that when you approach that expert, you have questions to test is this the right person I should hire for what I need? Maybe you need to totally rebrand. Maybe it's not because the social media manager is not doing her or his job. Maybe your branding just sucks, which is why you should get a brand guide, which is in the link in the description. If you're on IGTV, the link in my bio. So, unique problems, and just remember, do your research. Number 7, number 8. Try not to hire the wrong people for certain marketing problems. Number 9 is not marketing at all. Some of you are guilty of that. That's a marketing mistake, for sure. Not marketing at all. You can't go on the business model of build it and they'll come. Oh, my product is so amazing. People will have to buy from me. Oh my gosh, I'm on Instagram. I have X amount of followers. Followers don't always equal customers. And I have a video about that. Link in the description and on IG in the bio. But you need to market. It doesn't matter how big you are, how long you've been doing business for, how many paying clients you have, how many paying customers you have. Nobody can go and have a successful business without marketing. That's not just a simple statement. That's a fact. That's a fact. If you look at the big brands and the brands that you admire, the products that you have in your house that you love, your Apple, your Samsung, your Nike, your quick fixes and no long-term solutions. Yeah, next to not marketing is quick fixes. Marketing isn't a band-aid. Marketing isn't a band-aid for a wound that needs stitches. Right? You can't put duct tape on a broken arm and say, oh, this is perfect. And a lot of people think that doing that can help their business. They think that maybe if I run a contest, or maybe if I do a giveaway, or maybe if I just run a Facebook ad, or if I just pay this one influencer this one time, it's gonna work. It's gonna just change. I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna be flooded with customers and No. I'll say no one more time, just to. No! Guys, come on, no. You can't. Quick fixes don't work, right? Which you need to have a long-term solution, because marketing is never gonna go away, it's never going out of style. You need marketing. So you need to have a long-term solution, a long-term plan. And a long-term solution can be a goal, or it can be something that leads to your goal. So have a long-term solution, long-term plan, and that includes a marketing strategy, a social media strategy, a brand strategy. All these things put together into one big digital marketing strategy, right? And if you need a digital marketing strategy, I'm here. I'm your girl. I have experiences. You can see what my clients have to say about me. Check out my website. YouTube in the description. IG, TV in my bio. I'm telling you, if you can't use quick fixes, it may work for a time, because there are some people, they see the quick fixes working for them, but when you don't have a long-term strategy and a plan, you are, again, just marketing for marketing's sake. You can't do that, and that's where you start running around in circles. And that's why some people will feel like social media is not that effective or online marketing is not that effective. That's because you don't have a proper plan and you're doing quick fixes that aren't going to give you full-time results. And they're probably following all of these other mistakes too, if you check it. But I'm telling you, you have to have a plan, right? You have to have a plan, you have to have a goal, you have to have a strategy. Quick fixes don't work. They may work in the short term, but in the long run, if you want your business to last, you need to have a long-term plan. Listen, everyone makes mistakes, and sometimes making mistakes help us to learn better. And it can also teach you that you have another option, or you can find another tool to effectively market your brand online. I mean, let's be fair. I'm sharing these mistakes because sometimes when I'm speaking with clients or potential clients, they don't really need a digital marketer, and I'll tell it to them, right? They don't need a digital marketer. Sometimes you just need to do a little bit of research, make a few changes, and they can even do the tasks themselves. They just need to be a little bit more organized, all right? And if you are guilty of any of these marketing mistakes, or if you have other marketing mistakes that you've made, share it with me. Comment below, let me know. If you have any questions about the mistakes that I pointed out, or any marketing related questions in terms of this video, comment, let's talk. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of business owners who made mistakes, and you want to know if somebody else has made them or if they found a solution. So get to sharing.